Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Weathers Channel Morning Live. My name is Autumn, and this is my husband, Richard. We go live here on our YouTube channel every Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. You can also catch us on our other channel, Watch Autumn Keto, where we go live every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern for hashtag Howacko Wednesday. You're right. We're the one that says you're right. You're right.
Or somewhere else.
Mom's here says, "Yay, good Sunday morning, Wack fam. Guess who's first? You are first. That's my mama."
That's the first time.
Val's here says, "Good morning, Chris. I tried to beat you to it, but failed. But Val, at least you're here in second.
Good morning, Val.
Still gets on the podium." Joyce is here, says, "Good morning, my amazing Wack fam and my fantabulous fine weathers. Pray you all have a wonderful day. I'll be catching the hashtag replay, heading off to church." Thanks for commenting,
Joyce and Barry.
Give me a hashtag church replay when you get back to it.
You two have a wonderful time at church.
Yes, exactly. Hookness
Take
here
plenty notes.
says, all right, says, "Good morning, awesome weathers and weathers chasers. Cold, sunny, and windy this morning. Later this morning, I'm meeting a couple of friends for a hike."
That sounds about right.
Richard loves hikes. He's never been on one, but they're the perfect place to eat meat sticks if you've ever heard of
them. They don't divert deeply into the woods. Yeah. We have to be like on the fringes of the forest. You know?
Like on the well-laid trails.
The more noises I don't recognize.
It is not sunny. It is cold. It is windy and rainy here in Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh, yeah, so that of course.
Renee's here, says, "Good morning, Wack fam. Happy Sunday." Hi, Renee. Glad you're here.
Good
Kelly
morning,
Keith
Renee.
is here, says, "Good morning, everybody."
Good morning,
B16 in his house said, "Good morning. I hope everyone is having a blessed day."
That's
I am so
about,
far.
B16.
Sam Banner's here, says, "Hello, people."
Sam Banner.
Brianna's here, says, "Happy Sunday, Wack fam." Brianna, hi. I got your Christmas card just yesterday.
Yay.
I'm sorry we didn't get it before him, but I really appreciate it. Thank you.
I don't remember seeing that.
No, I kept it because it was a Christmas card, and I was just like, "There's no point in sharing the Christmas cheer way after Christmas."
I can't see it.
No, I hit it. So I have a special place where I tack all them up. So.
I mean, this house is more than one person.
TC's here says, "Good morning, happy Sunday." Oh, she did specifically put your name on there.
Exactly.
So yeah.
So you can be
okay, I'll show it to you. It's a nice card.
I know.
Gigi's here, says, "Good morning, weathers. What's the forecast?" It is rainy and cold and windy. It is a perfect day to stay inside, and that's what we's going to do today. But I'm feeling good. I've already exercised. I was on my bike this morning, playing my games, listening to music, my Pandora, and I'm feeling great.
We didn't go host Clubhouse today?
No, not on the weekend. No,
Nice.
Javen West is here. Says,
Weekend
"Good
off."
morning with the sunshine."
Look at that.
Shelly's here. Says, "Happy Sunday, Wack fam." You guys, I'm so excited because Shelly. Okay, I'm not excited because Shelly's starting 75 hard over again, and I was like, "Girl, you can have it. Good for you." But she is getting my bike. She's getting the bike that I used for 75 hard, the one that I took in and out of the house. Wouldn't you say that was particularly easy to move in and out of the house? And it was exactly
really
perfect.
Light,
Yeah,
easy
and easy to move and just easy to put together, easy to ride and to use. It was absolutely perfect.
Exactly.
Cece's here, says, "Good morning, Autumn and Richard and the family. Happy Sunday. Finished my walk on the treadmill." Awesome.
Morning, Cece.
Yes, Cynthia's here, says, "Morning. It is a cold and icy Sunday." We're not that cold to where there's ice anymore, but yeah, it's cold.
Just wet Sunday.
It is. It's like soggy. It's a hashtag a soggy Sunday. Sheila's here, says, "Good morning, Autumn, Richard, and my TWC family." Hi, Sheila. Glad that you are here.
Good morning, Sheila.
Yeah, so I woke up, I wouldn't say early today at a regular time. Around like 7:30. I hopped on my bike. I knew I wanted to get some exercise in. Yeah, and then today, I will be spending the majority of the day working on the Ketopalooza website because tickets go on sale to the patrons tomorrow. So the tickets will go on sale just to the patrons for about a week. And then early bird tickets will go on sale Sunday or Monday the 17th, right? Which is Martin Luther the King Day, right? So be prepared for the early bird tickets. There will only be a limited number of early bird tickets. And so I really don't have a doubt that you guys that watch every day will get the early bird tickets. But just when we open it up to the general public, that's when you want to know. So patrons, don't worry. You get first access to the tickets. They go on sale tomorrow. You will be getting your discount code. Patrons always get the best price on tickets. And then it'll go to the people that came last year. And then it'll be the early bird.
It's a tier system.
It's a tiered. Y'all know I love tears, right? So not like tears, not tears. You know what I'm talking about? So, which I mean, either are okay, right? Sometimes you just need to let it out. Shelly said, I'm starting 75 hard on February 1st, just getting my ish together to start. Thanks for the bike recommendation.
Yay.
You're going to love it. And yeah, if you're starting on February 1st, you'll be a pro, like by the time you actually need to.
There you go.
Yeah, start riding it. Brianna said, it's very cold here. Sunday is meal prep day. Got to find something fun to do as well. Well, we'll be watching football. Even though yesterday was awesome, we watched football as well. And yesterday was a work day. I worked a lot yesterday. Got some orders shipped out. We're going to be shipping some more early this week. And then we filmed both the Keto Crate unboxing and Smash the Crate. And then I think that might have been all the work that I did. But today, like I said, I'll be focusing on the Ketopalooza website, right? So it's kind of going to be bare bones. I'm still putting stuff together, but there will at least be a place for you to come buy tickets, right? And I'll be adding more information as we get more information. Yes. So
we begin.
Blue Dove is here. Says, good morning, fair weathers and watchers. It's not cold yet, but having a front arriving later today.
It's like those wind currents I talk about across the country.
My husband do be talking about wind currents.
It's those fronts.
It is the Weather's Channel after all. So
it's the fronts that matter. Tell them, Blue Dove.
TC said, what's the price of tickets so I can budget? Honestly, I will be figuring that out today when I set the prices on the website. But I will let you know. It'll be somewhere in the $149 range for early birds and people that came last year, right? The patrons, it'll be less than that. And then after all those early bird tickets are gone, it'll be, I think the highest I'm going to do one this year is $199 for just general admission tickets. And I would have to say it is definitely worth that much. So I used to have qualms about like, oh, is the price too high? I've been to enough conferences to know that my tickets are, that the experience that Ketopalooza is worth that much. And plus the more that I bring in, the more that we can do, you know? And so I'm absolutely excited about that. So it'll be somewhere in there.
That's amazing.
Rashawn is in his house, says, happy Sunday, WAC fam. Yes, there is a range. So
There'll
I know, right?
Tier system. Like everything else in our
Brianna said, clearly we're all tier ones. Absolutely would purchase. Yeah, would my favorite, absolute favorite. So, Rashawn said, what about those of us who attended the inaugural year, but not last year? You'll be probably on an email list right before early bird, or you might be with general admission, but you won't be with the people that attended last year. But don't forget, we're opening it up this year, so I really don't have a fear that there won't be enough tickets, at least early bird tickets. I will recommend, like, don't let these early bird tickets get away from you now, because there are a limited number. But you should get them.
No, it'll be a much bigger venue, much open space venue.
Just, so nice.
So much more
Blue Dove said, those of us who had virtual tickets will be able to buy in-person tickets this time, right? Yes, absolutely. And you'll get in right after the patrons. The people. I was gonna say, just the sheer size of the room is like 6 times the size of the last previous. And it's just so nice. The hotel is.
Everybody will have way more space to move around and enjoy.
So that's what I'm saying. So don't worry. You're gonna get a ticket. It's just what price you're gonna get that ticket at, depending on how soon you purchase. So
that's it. And it's all reasonable.
Jen's here. Says, yay, caught you live from Northern California. Good morning, everyone. Hi, Jen Daly.
Morning, Jen.
This is not to be confused with Jen Delaney. Their names are so similar. There's like only like 2 extra letters in Jen Delaney's name, and I was like, wait a minute, she moved to California.
They might have to ancestor that. See what's going on.
Cece said, hey family, anyone have a recipe using shredded chicken for my meal prep? Well, yeah, there's always crock pot chicken, so you can just put shredded chicken in a crock pot with cream cheese and other like cheddar cheese, basically just like a chicken dip situation. Or you can chop that chicken up a little more, mix it with an egg and some Parmesan cheese and make a chicken crust pizza. We were just talking about that yesterday.
Or you can do the exact same principle, the chicken dip, sans cream cheese and stuff like that, and put in some Hughes barbecue sauce.
Or like a barbecue chicken, or like a pulled chicken sort of,
multiple ways you can do it.
Sam Better said, so safe to say like 2 to 210 as a buffer. Yeah, if you get a full price ticket, exactly, with the fees, it will be around 210. But yeah, no, look, if anybody that's watching me right now pays that price, that means you were slacking on your macking, okay? Because you all will have access to early bird tickets, so at a discount. So yeah. Hooked said, last year I had no idea what Brian was wanting me to order. He just said, at least this year I don't need to convince you to get the tickets. Love being a whack job. I'm glad that you guys are going to be here too. Brian and Karen are my favorite people. So.
And remember, man, this is so much bigger.
Buffalo chicken dip is also good too. Yep, that's a good one. Yes.
That's with the cream cheese and stuff.
Well, I was thinking more of like not with buffalo sauce, just like with like maybe like ranch packets or something. You know, like a totally different situation.
So you grab a bag of pork rinds.
Yes.
It's good dipping.
Nom.
Good dipping vessel.
Good dipping vessel. Yeah. So I don't know. Like I titled this week New Chance because I am just like new chance to get it right. You know, new chance to do your best, new chance to accomplish some things, right? Because that's what I feel really optimistic and positive about the way that things are going, and I just wanted to share that with people.
There we go.
You know, yeah.
Every week is a new chance.
It's a new chance. I mean, to be honest, every day is a new chance. Every moment is a new chance, you know, but that's what specifically I was thinking. Also, I created my new year of keto spreadsheet. And so this year I'm going to be
so they can track your
Yes,
information.
exactly. But I've done away with the red, yellow, green. Like I've realized that there are more facets in a day that I want to keep track of versus like if I had like one drop of like, you know, one Hershey's Kiss that automatically turned the day red, right? And it's just like that wasn't really showing the full picture, right?
So to go even more detailed.
Yes.
I remember the previous year you took a step to get more detailed this year.
Yeah.
The previous year. And then this year you even more.
Exactly. Well, but see, so I was still only measuring one thing in the day. I was simply just like changing the way that I measured it. Yeah. But this year I'm measuring 3 things. Did I fast? And then yes, if I fast, that's a green. And then no, if I didn't fast, that's a red. And by fasting, I'm making it at least 16 hours. Normally my fast is 18 hours, but as long as I go over 16, then I'm counting that as a fasting day. Did I stay keto? Meaning, did I eat things that contain carbs and sugar, or did I not eat things that contain carbs and sugar, right? Staying keto is a green. Eating not keto is a red.
There we go.
And then finally, did I overeat or undereat, basically, you know? And undereat is not really descriptive because it means like ate properly, right? You know, like overeat basically is anything over what I'm supposed to be eating. Undereat means eating, you know, not overeating, basically. Because, you know, but I don't want you to think undereating means I'm eating. Shut up, Richard. I don't want you to think undereating means I'm eating like 1,000 calories a day or, you know, but like basically it's like, did I go over calories or did I stay at or under calories?
Not massively, just like in small amounts.
Yeah.
So did you just step one toe over the line?
Yeah.
Or did you just step one toe back?
Yeah. Or did I just meet the line, which is kind of the goal, you know, but either way, that's just going to be called under 8 for the fact of my conditional formatting. I didn't want to make it any more complex than that, right? So now
the layers are adding up.
Yeah. So those are just the 3 things that I'm going to be measuring this year.
But you're still doing it half hourly?
No. It's daily.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Yeah. So now that I'm measuring those things, it is just going to be daily. And
you have 24 hours a day.
I did, and then I split it like, I ate. Well, no, that's still my time tracking. I do that. I just don't do it with food.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I still track my daily time in 15-minute increments. That's just for my productivity's sake. Exactly. But you know, last time I was like, oh, just because I eat off track in the morning doesn't mean that I, you know, won't eat off, you know, if I get back on track in the afternoon, then that counts. Like that was too complex for me. So now like either I ate off keto or I stayed keto, you know, and then because here's the thing, because there is still a way to eat off keto. So that'll turn red, but to not overeat. So I could still get a green there, you know? So that is kind of what, you know, that's kind of what I was doing.
That makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. Matreus here says hello.
Good morning, Radical Geek.
Sam Banner says chicken pizza or buffalo chicken pizza if you want something a little spicy. Yeah, had homemade buffalo chicken pizza one day and it was delicious. Yeah, I mean, homemade buffalo chicken pizza is delicious. So Sarah's here, says good morning everyone. Sorry I'm late. I was putting the groceries away and the phone was on silent. You got to have the phone on so you can get these notifications. Hi Sarah, glad you're here. I went to the post office yesterday and I did not have a package. So check the tracking and let me know if I need to like, bust some skulls. You know what I'm talking about? So apparently I'm getting a package, which I really appreciate. So Dee's here, says, morning, good weathers, late rising to feed the kitties. Late rising to feed the kitties. I mean, they be all right.
No, I don't know. They can rebel.
The kitties rebel. So yeah, but I don't know. I got nothing. I feel like normally I'm so much further behind on comments than this, and that's just really what I spend the whole time doing.
You got nothing?
I got nothing.
That's bananas. You and your charts and graphs.
Oh, can I tell you guys? Look, I worked really hard on like getting rid of all the things that I didn't want to do last year. Because I feel like last year I had my hands in a lot of stuff. I was doing courses, and I was doing workshops, and I was like speaking, which I still am going to be speaking this year because that's one of the things I want to do, right? But I was just like, I was like struggling to make videos and stuff like that. And I was just like, I didn't really have the motivation. Then that's when I pared it down to like, look, I just want to do t-shirts. That's all I'm going to do is shirts and apparel, right? So I really pared everything down. But I realized that like there is something new that I want to do. There's something that's really been put on my heart to do. So something that I've been working on these past couple of days, which I'm really excited. So you guys, I am starting a blog, a written blog. Shut up.
I agree.
A written blog, which honestly these days,
less things to do.
These days with Google voice to speech, I'm really just talking and it's typing, and then I have to go through and clean it up. Like that's how I'm writing these blog posts. I'm starting a blog. It's a completely new thing. It's all about reviewing keto products, right? Because the one thing that I also loved to do last year was the Keto Crate unboxings. That's why I kept doing them, because I genuinely liked doing that. And I liked, really giving my opinion on things and really like exposing products, helping people see. And I was just like, but I want to do that in a place where each product has its own entry. Each product I can talk more in detail about. Plus I can give more information about it.
Rushed.
Exactly, to try to get everything within like a 15 to 20 minute video. So I'm starting a blog. So I wrote a blog post yesterday, and now I have to go back and clean it up and get ready to post it. But like maybe like once I have like 5 posts up there, I'll launch it and let you guys know. But I'm really excited.
That's amazing.
Bluetooth here says, buzzing around listening while making coffee and feeding the doggy. Super excited to get my ticket soon. Might bring my son with me. Oh, that'll be awesome.
Make it a family affair.
So Keto Palooza is a 13 and up event, but there are no child prices this year. You have to just get a regular ticket, right? Because if your kid is 13 and up, they're going to be participating just like an adult would, right? Yeah. So you can just get multiple tickets. Exactly, 13 and up.
There you go. Accept that.
Exactly.
All
13
accept.
Exactly, 13 and up. Yes, absolutely. So Jerry Van Weston, will the blog go the same way as your book reading? I mean, first of all, so here's another thing. They're not really going to be long posts because I don't like to read a lot. So I'm not going to force people to read a lot. But I do got lots to say on these things. But no, that's what I told Richard. And I told my mom, like, keep me in line, keep me on track, because I really want to do this. But boy, if I get distracted so easily. But this is something that I really, really want to do.
So. And how is the book reading going? Are you doing the page a day?
Yes, I did. Actually, I need to read today because the weekend is the most difficult, because it's Monday through Friday when I have my routine to go downstairs and do my morning, ritual and stuff like that.
But get all out of routine.
Yeah, but yesterday I went downstairs and I made it a point. I read a couple of pages, and then today I'm still going to read. Yeah, like with the pressure of like only having to read one page, I can literally just be like, all I have to do is read this and I'll be done, right? It's not this overwhelming thing of like, oh, I have to read 15 pages. I'll just do it later, right? So it's one of those things I can get over with right now. So Sarah said they won't send me tracking. It's all up to them as to when they ship, but you should get a tracking notice since I gave your Gmail. And well, thank you so much. Okay, well, I have not received anything, but
go look into it.
Yes, but I will let you know when I do. Yeah, Sam Bader said blog it up. That's what I'm gonna do. Brianna said Richard had such a good time with the kids last year. What at Keto Palooza?
Yeah, I love the little ones. The little ones were amazing.
You are,
and the old one.
Yeah, you're better than me because y'all know I don't do the children. So
I'm looking at you, Michael and the kids' daddy.
And yeah, Michael's dad was there. His name was Doug or Pete. Which one was it? It was Pete because Doug, I think, is her fiance. Yeah, and her dad ended up coming. He was great. Yes. I loved him.
Throw him in the kids pile.
I loved him.
Just so inquisitive.
Sarah said I nominated you as a local hero for hosting Keto Palooza. Where? Thank you so much. Like on a radio station or something?
Oh my God. You myself.
No, Buddha said, oh yeah, he's an adult. He'll be 21 by Keto Palooza, but he has lost 80 pounds on keto in 2020. That's a story that needs to be shared.
Take the microphone. Take the mic.
So
tell your truth to the world.
Puppet said, I still have a blog on Blogspot, but have not added to it in a long time. It was mostly my horse journey working with wild Mustangs.
Wow.
I love doing it. Then got sidetracked. Yeah, like here's the thing. I really think I like doing it, but I'll just get sidetracked, right?
I'm pretty sure you and Hoofneck got something in common.
Yes, TC said Pete was amazing. Yeah, he was. Yes, he was.
He was a little lightning bug. I was on him with the kids because they were just all over the place.
Everywhere. Like whenever he walked up to me, I was like, "Oh, we're about to have some fun now." So, which I think it was so funny. Like I don't even know if Doug would have enjoyed coming, but Pete had a ball. Like it was just like a last minute thing.
Oh, they would have had fun.
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm just when the husbands and the men come just to support the women, like they're just there to hold purses and like just be supportive. But he just like dove in. Like it was amazing. So I really love that.
It's as fun as you make it.
It is.
He made it.
It's as fun as you make it. But I've already been talking to Mom. I've already been talking to Richard. Like, with the more people that are going to be here this year, I'm claiming to the Lord that there are going to be 300 people there. Like that's the max that they're going to be, like that I'm allowing. But I am assuming that I'm expecting that I will get to that max, right? And so with the amount of people that are going to be there, it is very important that we still keep that small, that close-knit family vibe. So we've already been thinking of ways to do that.
Look at you. Telling people how to prepare.
Yes. They said Autumn and I do have something in common. We get sidetracked and we like others to play with the kiddos. Yeah. I mean, children just aren't my jam. And that's okay. So.
I mean, they're my jam, but not 24/7.
Yes.
They're my jam when I see them for those few hours a day.
I know, then you can give them back.
Yes.
Oh, good. She said, it was on Element. Okay. And then that's why they should be sending you stuff. Well, that's awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. No, I have not received anything yet, but I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me.
It's really sweet.
It is really sweet.
On all accounts.
On all accounts. So, yes, I'm very excited. Brianna said, with more people, will you cut down on the amount of snacks in each swag bag? I'm trying not to. Oh.
Well, there'll be a tier system like everything else.
Okay, so the plan is I've been talking, this is when having friends in the industry like Chris and Miriam from Keto Chow, this is when it's important to talk to them like, how many samples would y'all send somewhere? Because sending 100, a lot of the companies didn't even flinch, I think it was like 120 that I asked for. And so I'm like, if I asked you to send 300, would you flinch? And he's like, I mean, if I was listed as a sponsor, no, I'd send that many. And I was just like, oh, cool. So I'm just like trying to go back and forth. So my plan is there won't be enough of one of everything for each person, because I'm planning on having 300 in person and 100 virtual, right? That's 400 items. I'm not going to ask people to send 400 items.
Well, but we've been talking about everybody doesn't want a super big mega thing.
Yes.
Some people want a tier.
So exactly.
You don't have to get a big
but that's not going to change the way I at least request items.
Okay.
Yes. And then so I'm not going to ask for 400 items from each company. I'm going to ask for maybe 200 to 300, and then so it'll be like a hit and miss. Like everyone will get the same number of things unless you request not to. But they won't all be the same this year just because I can't get a one-to-one of everything.
Yes. And there'll be a tier system.
And there will be a tier system.
It'll be like an XL, regular, and mini.
Yes, and mini. Exactly. Or zero. None, right? Matreya said 300. Wow, that reminds me. Mind if I send you an email with questions? No, not at all. I've done large corporate conventions and game cons and contests, but not keto ones. Yeah, absolutely. You have organized. Well, sure. I would love to talk more about that.
Yes, because
this will be the largest. But you know what? I was about to say this would be the largest event that I've organized, but that's just simply not true. Like back in college, I used to organize like huge events with those student organizations on campus.
This is the largest event that you
myself exactly right. But yeah, headlining. But I'll have the family, I'll have volunteers, I'll have people, I'll have a committee, like a real live committee to work with.
Look at that.
But yes, so that is what I am working on. So I'm also, and maybe I need to recruit someone, but I'm working on reaching out to more companies, because you guys, only a third of the companies, maybe I would say like a quarter of the companies that I reach out to, well, no, a third of them get back to me. A quarter of them end up donating. I don't there are so many companies that don't even respond. And I'm like, if I could just get their attention, then we could get more things. But here's the thing. I do want the Ketopalooza swag bags to be unlike anything you've ever received at any conference you go to, right? And so far they have been. I've been to a lot of conferences, and I'm just like, swag bag? Is this what we're calling a swag? Okay, all right, like a swag pouch, But like, that's okay, because not everyone wants to be known for that particular thing, right? Exactly. I want to be known for like the Ketopalooza swag bag is legit every time you come, right? So that's why I will always make it more of an effort to get as many products as I can. But also it'll be a little different this year, because I'll be having vendors there, and they might not want to donate a whole bunch of items if they're just going to end up giving them away for free at the booths, right? So, but there's going to be, like I said, about 20 vendors, and I'll reach out to 200 companies. So they're not all going to come, right? So,
and know that I think that if there's like from the inaugural Ketopalooza to where it goes in the future, the swags will do this.
Yes, the more number of people come up, but it will still be. I feel like significantly more than you've received anywhere else. If you want it
to be known as that, it will definitely remain that.
Exactly. But
the more people, you just can't keep that consistent.
Logistically, right?
Unless that number.
And that's another thing. Yeah, and that's another thing. I didn't. That's another thing about the place that we're going this year, is that I'm just like a little it's like we really can't get in as early as we could have at the loft. So, because a lot of that stuff we brought and we stored ahead of time, but they're like, you won't have access to the room, so like during the conference,
So the more professional, the bigger we get, now we actually have to pay for stuff.
Yes,
like before, exactly. It was like you can use that other room. No one's
that's
using.
Just a closet, basically.
Yeah. Now
so
it's like, no, everybody's booked.
Cece said, have you thought of getting a personal assistant to help you with the background stuff? Well, yes, I've thought of that a lot. They're just, there's like elements of control that I need to like learn how to let go of. Then there's like budgeting things, and then there's just a lot of stuff that goes with it. So, mom said she has an advisory committee. Yeah, but even then, I'd like someone outside of my family,
Well, because the advisory committee is kind of slow,
wacky.
Slow.
Hoda said, "Wow, I love vendors.
Like,
20.
No offense,
that is my goal. I'm also putting out into the universe 20 vendors. Even just with the people that I met at Las Vegas, I was like, y'all need to come to my event, right? So I'm putting it out there that there will be 20.
This is definitely going to be. I mean, from where we were at the first. Each one is going to feel completely different, but still have that family vibe.
Yes, but have that family vibe. And that is what I am just making sure of, So that's what I'll be. That's what I'll be doing. So I'm really excited to get going. And that first starts
to get off the ground.
The first part of that is building this gall darn website so that people have a place to go to come see information about the event.
That is today's objective.
Yes, so seriously, reach out to the Louisville Water Company and ask for empty water bottles. That's a great idea. They have tons of those. So, I am just like little stuff like that, between getting the swag where I can. Also, now I will say probably one thing that will pare down is the swag as well. Like, I really try to give swag that you will use, like pins, and like notepads, or the things that are just labeled with Ketopalooza on it, right?
T-shirt.
Yeah, well, no, you always get a T-shirt, because them's is my favorite thing to do. T-shirts will be the only thing you get if you got one thing, right? But pins are pretty easy to do, and T-shirts, and then other, just like other stuff here and there. But like, I'll just be cutting down on the little things that are like you won't really have a use for it after the event. So that's where I am thinking. I'm also definitely going to have a snack drop, right? So just like Richard said, a lot of times people, they don't want certain things, or they can't travel back home with them, and they're like, I just want to leave this here, right? So I'm actually going to have a place where you can like leave all the snacks that you don't want, and then I'll probably end up distributing them after the event, because a lot of people can't come, but they still can get like swag from the event. So that's what I'll end up doing, right? So Yes, Bernadette's here. Says good morning. Hi, Bernadette. Glad you're here.
Bernadette.
Yeah, Blue Duff said magnets. Yeah, I do love magnets.
You love magnets?
Oh, Sam Bender says also put into the universe that Raven says salmon, but Raven Simone will participate.
It's Saman.
Nah, Saman. Raven Saman will participate. I would love that as well. So yes, I put that into the universe, but I got to put into the universe us being actual friends before that.
I disagree because then you would lose all focus on the actual.
No, because I am a professional. You know what I'm talking about? But by that point, I just want to be like, oh my God, it's Raven Simone.
So I was going to say, everybody meeting the person that they're crazy about the most.
Yes.
Professional be danged. Okay?
Yes.
Something will happen indifferent where it'll be a little twitching elbow.
No. Here's the thing. I would have to meet her in person before that. Like, at Keto Palooza couldn't be the first time that I met her in person because then it would be too much. But if I'm like, oh, I've already seen her.
That's literally what I just said.
She's cool. Okay. I don't be listening to you.
I literally just said that.
I don't be listening when you say
not,
stuff.
Because I got nuggets over here.
Matrey said next Keto Palooza question, is the hotel block open? Did the suites get added? Yes. So the link looks perfect. Everything got added the way that it should. Also, I plan to come in a day early, so if needed, at least one room to stash plus an SUV. I appreciate you so much.
Yay.
So yes, the room block is open. When the tickets go on sale tomorrow, the room block, the link to get your rooms will be available as well. So that'll be exciting.
That was perfect.
Yes. So thank you. You guys keep me on track with all the questions you ask. And I'm like, oh, that's a good point. Oh, I should think about that. So, but yes, everything is ready to go.
Might need applications for the advisory committee.
I know, right? Like, no, I'm not going to make y'all wear visors. No. Like, that's the whole point.
Hey, no, we're not. Exactly. Those two goofballs.
They are. Them's is goofballs, So I am, just thinking about virtual again this year. It's just going to be a much larger operation, but it was really fun having people on virtually. Mm-hmm. So I'm still going to continue that.
And I think at least the next year or two, it'll be
it still makes sense because people still don't, might not want to travel and whatnot. And so I am having that. I'm just thinking, I'm just going to need a lot of people. I'm going to need a gang of people, to do this, right? Mm-hmm. So, D said 30 minutes. Thank you so much. So
now I think we actually have an option to record the main room.
Yes, I mean, we'll have to get a whole AV company. I mean, it's a lot.
They have a whole AV company.
Yes. Well, yes. That we have to contract and hire. Yes.
No, everything's in house.
Yes.
It's like an all inclusive resort.
Yes. Yes. Matrey said I can buy my ticket Wednesday, getting my OT vacation money. Absolutely. Yeah. And they will be available. Don't you worry at all. Right. Plus,
good job, Radical Geek.
Okay. So Saturday, so I ate, right? Just ate. Regular.
Sounds normal.
So Saturday I stepped on the scale and I was 207.4 and that was a gain of 0.4 and I was just like, okay, that's fine. And then yesterday we did smash the crate, and it was the keto crate's great. And so I just had eggs to complement all the other things that I was going to be eating on the keto crate. And so stepped on the scale today and it was the same, 207.4 plus minus 0. I'm really looking to do some stuff moving this week, right? Getting back below 205, then below 200, and then the real work starts in the 190s. Like it's just the consistency, right? I just have to be consistent. And then tomorrow I'm excited because I'm starting back my exercise regimen. You guys, my arm is still not 100%. I'll call it 90, but it's not 100, and it really makes me angry. But like I'm gonna get over it. Like it's okay.
Mad at your body.
Yeah.
That's your body.
Yes.
Nobody else gave you that. Raggedy body.
So I'm getting back to exercising. So I know some things will fluctuate with the numbers and everything. Like I'm not worried.
You just gotta keep working.
I'm more concerned with being consistent.
I think you healed enough. I think now is the moment.
Yeah, where I get started. Cece said, Autumn, your cousin did an awesome job with the virtual crew. Yeah, Terica was amazing. I'll see if she wants to do that again, or if since there's going to be more people in person, if she wants to like switch over and help with in person. Jen Delaney's here. Also, not to be confused with Jen Daly, says all the Keto Palooza 2022 talk is making me so happy. Yes. Well, me too. I'm excited. So
and also this just be a whole new layout. So I mean, we don't even know what is going to be designed. Terica might be actually in the room itself for all who knows anything. Who
knows anything? Jen said, so looking forward to seeing everyone again in September. I hope I get to help in some day, what or way. Yes.
I think that was a double.
Yeah. You will. So you guys, like Jen, she came over my house last year. We were stuffing swag boxes. It was very, very clutch, right? A lot of the time it causes me anxiety when people keep asking for help. Like, what do you need? What can I do? What do you need? And I'm just like, but you know, Jen was like, just let me know if I can do anything. I was like, you can come over here and help me pack these boxes. It was awesome.
And Joyce and Barry.
And Joyce and those were the real MVPs. Yes, absolutely. So it was, Joyce and Barry taking multiple trips to the hotel. Like, it was just amazing.
It was also good that they actually stayed down the street as well.
Yes, they did. Yeah, they came in a day early, and they actually stayed. They were like, where's your house? We're gonna stay close to it. And so they were, they just packed cars and boxes, and it was so great. You guys,
it was all necessary.
You guys, it was all necessary. I really appreciate your help so much. This year, one thing I am committed to getting better at is having things on standby that people can help with, because I really wasn't thinking of things other people could do. So when people were asking, what can I do? How can we help? It was causing me more work, because like now I got to think of something that you can do when I just do it, when I had just planned on doing it myself. Whereas if this time I plan on having people do things, that way it won't be such a like, what can we do for you?
So everybody who wants to contribute.
Sheila said Jim and I wanted to help too, but here's another thing, guys. Like,
it's about to contribute.
It's all, this is about you. It's about the experience. And I know you love to help, but at the same time, I'm not going to be having everybody, like pitch in, because I want you to relax. I want you to talk to people. I want you to like get to, get to know each other. But I also do know that that's how some people feel the best, is when they can help. So I'm really just navigating that, right?
It also helps,
because that's honestly how I feel too.
It also helps get the conversation started. Like if you're uncomfortable just randomly talking to people, like if you're helping, doing the same process, like, hey, how's it going? We're both taking boxes.
I have on a t-shirt. So
But also, this is such a different. Like the first 2 years in the Aloft, we could do that because it was so small and compact.
So small.
We don't know what's going on this year because it's so much bigger. There's so many more hands involved. So
much more marketing material. So every time we go to the Galt House, I'm just looking, like there's always a conference there. Like there's always a convention. And the thing is, the Galt House is so big, they can have separate conventions at the same time. So every time I walk in, there's always these banners of like, the Galt House welcomes the Farmers Association of this, and like the Galt House welcomes the nurses, and I'm just like, I'm taking pictures of all these, like, oh, these are what these are what my things should look like. So cute. But it's really cool. Maitreya said, I get that it's hard sometimes to get help when you have the tasks just so in your head. Exactly. By the same token, I'm kind of a workaholic, so I know, right? So I'll probably have a sign-up sheet, just like a limited group of people.
I'm pretty sure 20 wax fans.
Well, like if you truly want to help, then I'm gonna push you to work, right? So, but at that same token,
don't be surprised at how long it lists.
I was gonna no. I have to. It's gonna be limited. Like that's another thing. It'll be limited, but those people will be the people executing things, because that's another thing. I'm not all having like 40 volunteers just stand around with one task each. Like, no. It's going to be 10 people and y'all will be working, right? So, just think about that. But I probably will open up, because I do know that some people truly do like to help, and I can use it. And I really appreciate it, especially the people that have been here to the event multiple times. Even though the space will be different, you guys know the vibe I'm going for. You guys know what I expect, that I operate in excellence, right? And so I would trust you to, help me execute that vision. And I really, really, really appreciate that. Well, thank you guys for giving me so much stuff to talk about.
It's really cute.
Yeah. And because I was like around 15 minutes, I was getting kind of like, oh, should I? What? I'm out of stuff. But thank you. So be on the lookout. Like I said, the patrons are the only people that get tickets tomorrow. Don't worry, but you'll have a whole week. So don't worry about like, will I get tickets? Like you will, right? And so make sure to use your discount code, because the patrons will have a discount code. Don't buy the regular price ticket and then ask like, I forgot to use the code. No.
So
read your email. So, yes. Yes. D said, what you're putting together is such an amazing feat each year and is worth way more than you're charging for it. I think we all want to see you be able to do less work and just be the host. I appreciate that, right? And so I'm balancing the amount that I'm charging with the number of people that I'm letting in. Like, it is, there's an element of, sure, to make money would be nice, but then to like provide an experience that is like second to none. Like that's what I really want. Yes. But yes, I do want to just be able to host an MC. Yeah. That's honestly what I've gotten to realize more than being a speaker. I don't necessarily want to speak about a specific subject. I just like talking, like and keeping the conversation going with the mic in my hand, similar to what I do here every day, right? So I would love to be able to just do that at my event. Let me see. Brian's here. Says, good morning, all. Been ear hustling. Have a great upcoming week. You too.
Back at you, Brian.
Cece said patron Zoom tomorrow. Is it? I don't know. Unless my calendar, you gotta let me see. No, I don't see it on my calendar tomorrow.
Might have been last month.
It's next Monday. It's on Martin Luther the King Day, right? So yeah, so you should have that email. And if you don't, you can send me an email, watchautumnketo. Yes, at gmail.com. Once again, if you want to become a patron, so if you want the earliest access to Ketopalooza tickets, if you want the best price on Ketopalooza tickets, if you just want to talk and hang out and chat it up and get closer on a month-to-month basis, you can become a patron. The description or the link is in the email or in the description box below. I'm losing it today. So definitely click on that. It's also the most direct way that you can help support us and our channel and everything that we try to do. And we really, really, really appreciate that. So Sarah said, when will the patron get the Ketopalooza email? It'll be tomorrow morning. Like I'm working on the website today. I'm working on the website today. So you'll be getting like tickets on sale now. Like that's the sort of email that you're going to be getting. Okay. Yeah. And Brianna said
you won't miss out.
Thursday for some of us. Yes, there is a Patreon call coming up this Thursday for some of y'all, and then Monday for the rest of you. So yes. Okay. So now we got to go. I went from not having enough to talk about to like, don't forget tomorrow it'll be a special morning live just from 9 to 9:15. Super short.
That's the short one.
Yeah, be bringing me all your positive thoughts because I have a job interview at 9:30 a.m. tomorrow that I am very, very excited about. And so
the interview's at 9:30?
It's at 9:30.
Okay, so we have a 9 o'clock.
Yeah, 9 o'clock to 9:15. It won't be till like 9:20. No. I got to cut it off and I got to mentally prepare myself, right? So
be very prepared.
Y'all will see me with a full face on tomorrow because I got to look fancy for these folks.
And me as well.
But still, thank you, so much. We'll see you tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Have a good day, everyone, and relax.
Bye, y'all.